going on, champions? It's Marquise, Money Mike Williams, back with another episode of I Am a Champion. You can't see my waist, but we gotta hold the belt up, right? You know, last week I talked to you about stop sabotaging your own success. And this week, I want you to understand that change is inevitable. That's right. No matter what we do, no matter what we say, no matter what we think, change is inevitable. But growth is optional. That's right. Growth is optional. You can continue to stay stagnant in the same place, or you can make the decision that you're going to grow. You know, for those of you that know me, you know I'm big into the music industry. I'm big on hip hop, right? That is my thing. You know, Mike Check, the MC, is in the building. But if you paid attention, you have MCs that are one-hit wonders, right? They come out, they got a hot song. You know, this is why I'm hot. You know, and the joint just, it's the flavor of the month. It plays for a while, and then you don't never hear from that MC again. Why? Because change happened. But that MC did not grow with the change. That MC did not grow and redevelop themselves and reinvent themselves for the change. They weren't willing to go through the process of the growth process, right? Well, you have people like LL, right? LL was back a long time ago. LL was an MC way back in the day, and he's grown. And even though, you know, some people might say his records aren't the hottest right now, you know, he's still selling records. He's still, when he puts out a record, people still check for LL. They don't say that his records are whack. You know, they get major airplay. He sells out concerts. He does a lot of things. So today I want to talk to you about 3 things that are going to help you grow with the change. 3 things that are going to help you take your life to the next level, no matter what it is that you're doing. The first thing I need you to do, I need you to push through the growing pains. See, anytime you grow, there's going to be growing pains. You know, if you ever have children, have younger siblings, or have some family member that has a baby, you'll notice that a baby has to crawl before they walk, right? A baby has to crawl before they walk, but somewhere along the lines when they start crawling, they start to notice, hey, all these people are using these 2 things that are attached to their body, and I have those 2 things. I have those 2 things also. So maybe I should pull myself up on the table, pull myself up on the chair, and start attempting to walk and use these 2 things that are attached to my body as well. Maybe I should start using these 2 tools that are attached to my body, right? They pull themselves up and they fall and they pull themselves up again and they keep making the attempts, and you'll notice everybody around them. They're encouraging them, right? They're pushing them along. You can do it. 2 steps and fall. Oh, that's okay. Get up. Make it another attempt. You can do it. And they keep encouraging. They keep encouraging. But you notice everything about life when you're younger and going through those growing pains is all about encouragement. It's all about you can do it. You can push through it. But as we become adults, right? As we grow, whether we're in school or whether we're in relationships, whether we're in business or at a job, you know, it's the reverse. People start telling you that you can't do things. You start telling yourself that you can't do things. You know, I look at business, right? In business, you have people who, you know, the baby may seem like it, you know, they may think it's hard, right? But they keep pushing and they keep loving the encouragement. But in business, you know, you're telling yourself after you fall one time, you're telling yourself that you can't do it. You're telling yourself that it's too hard. You're telling yourself that you're not going to make it. And while we're doing all the encouraging of the baby, because we know we've been walking for years and it's simple, that's what your mentors are doing in business. That's what I'm doing. I'm telling you, hey, it's simple. All you got to do is keep going at it. Keep getting up every time you fall. Keep pushing yourself through the growing pains. So I'm here to tell you, no matter what you're going through in life, if you push through the growing pains, it's going to get simpler. If you push through the growing pains, it's going to happen for you. The second thing I need you to do, I need you to embrace the process. That's right. Embrace the process. In all things, you're going to go through a process. But don't wish the load was lighter. Wish for broader shoulders. You know, and don't think of that, you know, women don't think, I don't want broader shoulders. You know, look at it, understand the metaphor, work with me here. You know, don't wish it was easier, wish you were better, because in everything that you go through, you're going to go through a process. It's only temporary, right? The trouble don't last always. The storm always passes. You know, any way that you want to look at it, you know, let's, you know, keep with the baby metaphor, you know, pregnancy. You know, while women are pregnant, a lot of times they look at themselves in a less desirable manner. You know, their nose might spread, you know, they go up a couple sizes, they're not used to, you know, they're not able to do the things that they're used to be able to do, but they have to understand that that is only temporary, and through that process is going to give birth to life. Give birth to something beautiful. Give birth to something amazing. So understand, as you're going through the process, there's something amazing on the other side. There's something great that is going to come from you going through the process. But if you stop the process somewhere along the way, then you stop that gift. You stop that life that's going to come. And you don't want to do that, you guys. You don't want to do that. You don't want to compare yourself to people. Stop all the time because they're comparing themselves to people that they shouldn't be comparing themselves to. It's like my daughter the other day. We were practicing her writing her name, and she was getting frustrated because she wasn't able to write her name as good as I'm able to write my name. And I'm like, well, baby, you've been writing your name for like 2 years. I've been writing my name for 30 years. So don't compare yourself to me. You keep going through the process. You keep working at it. You keep going through the process. You keep working at it. And pretty soon you're going to be able to write your name just as good, if not better, than your daddy. So I'm here to tell you, if you go through the growing pains, if you embrace the process and then stop expecting instant gratification, stop expecting instant results. We live in such a microwave society. People think they're going to do it and it's going to happen right away. You know, everybody says, I'm not looking for a get rich quick. But then when they get involved with the business, when they get involved in something different, they look to get rich quick. And that's not how it's supposed to be. In your relationships, things don't have to move so fast, you guys. You don't have to get married the next day. You know, take your time, court each other, enjoy developing the relationship, enjoy going through the growing pains, and embrace the process of getting to know each other. You know, you have to understand that the best things are not going to happen right away. Why? Because a lot of times people aren't willing to do the work. See, instant gratification only comes when we instantly change our mindset. And mindset change doesn't happen instantly. It doesn't happen overnight. It's something that's developed when you continue to develop it and continue to renew your mind, continue to study, continue to read, continue to go through audiobooks, continue to go through trainings, continue to develop yourself. That's what's going to change your mind, and that's what's going to help you grow into being the best you that you could be. Napoleon Hill wrote a book called Think and Grow Rich. That's right, you got to think and you have to grow before you can get rich mentally. You have to think and you have to grow before you can get rich spiritually. You have to think and you have to grow before you can get rich emotionally, socially, and financially. You have to think and you have to grow before you can get rich in all areas of your life. So understand, you're the best investment that you got. And you were born to win. So play to win right now, because you are already a champion. But even champions have to go through the growing pains, embrace the process, and not expect to win the championship overnight. But realize, when you understand you're a champion, you'll realize that it's only a matter of time before you're holding your hand up in victory, because you've reached your goals and reached your dreams. I'll see you on the next video. Peace.